Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Northern Lion Live Super Show, the Monday, February 9th, 2014 edition. I, as always, am your host, Northern Lion, joined by my esteemed co-host, Rockley Smile. How's it going, buddy?
It's going great, man. How's it going with you?
It's going pretty well.
Got some minor internet issues, I heard.
That's all right. It is surmountable. Not to be worried about.
Friendsable.
Exactly. In any case, we got an interesting docket for you today. The Binding of Isaac Rebirth is going to open it up. Moving on to some Spy Party, a favorite that we have not touched in a little while. And then finally finishing up with a little bit, I said 2014. Just, it's okay, guys. You know what year it actually is. And then in our final section, playing a little bit of Spelunky Daily Challenge, followed by possibly just getting fucking murdered in it, and then playing, I don't know, Mount Your Friends maybe or instead. Not totally sure yet. Nick. Oh,
start it out.
Yeah. Code 1005, thank you very much for the subscription and for the 20-month and the 2-month resubscription. I'm trying to shout out resubscriptions as much as I can. It doesn't always happen. I apologize. I don't mean it as a slight. Nick, why don't you present me with a seed?
I can do that. Let's do... Thank you to Mr. Chow123 and Marcos86, as well as the Brew Crew 99 earlier. I think there was one more in there that I missed. Let's do Samson again on hard.
Samson on hard.
And the seed. Oh my god, here come the subs.
Thank you for the resubscriptions, by the way.
And also the Marcos one was 18 months in a row, so holy crap. YG6M.
Okay.
8R1A.
Oh, all right. Yeah. Let's start. Thank you, Glasson. I got a lot riding on this win, Nick.
You think there's any chance you'll not win a Samson run?
Yes.
Oh.
Absolutely. Yo, why does everyone have such a hard-on for Samson, man? He's better, but I find, like, there's still not many opportunities or that many opportunities to make good use of Bloody Lust.
It's just free damage, man. He just gives you damage.
Not if you never take damage.
Oh, right. I forgot. You beat the Lost on your first try most of the time.
Nurar.
Whatever.
Thank you very much for the sub as well. I really like Samson. I've had some good Samson runs lately, but I don't know. I don't find his special that special, you know? His ult isn't that amazing. He's more
it was Macros86. I said it backwards.
More of a support character than a champion that could carry you in the AP jungler role.
AP jungler?
I don't know.
That's advanced placement in high school?
I played so much Dota, and I still don't know what the league roles mean. There's like AP, and then like, you know, like BM carry or something like that.
BM.
Then you
bowel
can
movement.
Be a CM punk as well.
Yeah. You can carry a bowel movement for like 3 days if you really want. No recommended.
I appreciated the subscribers, Mr. Club Gaming, and Metroid with the full house of 20 months. I'm going to make an effort. Oh, that was a terrible paralysis pill. I'm going to make an effort to shout out all the subscribers at the end if I miss them, but I'll shout them out as they come in too, just in case.
Yeah. I'm going to try to as well. They're going by kind of fast already, which is worrisome but also amazing. So thank you to Ted Demons and Shalawa and Fuzzy Meatman and Jession89. All of you just subscribed. Thank you so much, guys.
Chat, I just want you to know that every time I take damage, it's intentional to make Samson better.
It's called damage boosting. It's a speedrunner technique you wouldn't understand.
I'm doing a rocket jump, and then I'm going to rocket jump straight into a deal with the devil, and it's going to be awesome.
Dude, I did speedrun strats on The Vanishing of Ethan Carter last night. I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, I think The Vanishing of Ethan Carter is definitely a game that benefits from speedrun strats. You know, a nice, moody, atmospheric, you know, visual adventure game, kind of. Let's see how fast I can beat it.
I break every game I play, because I did that again, unintentionally.
How'd you break it, Nick?
I skipped one of the puzzles, amazingly
How was it, though? How was it?
It was pretty good. I actually had a really fun time. It's one of the prettiest games I think I've ever played, actually. So if you want to like look at a very pretty forestscape and wander around in it for a while, you'll have a good time.
It's a game that I've been intending on playing, but have not yet taken the plunge on.
It's not super long. You can knock it out in one sitting.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the reasons I'm really, you know, kind of into the idea of playing it. I just haven't. I've been playing so much Frozen Cortex lately. That game is good. The Greatest Egg. Thank you for the subscription, by the way. Great name. I take issue with, you know, your placement of yourself, but still, you know, you're entitled to have high self-confidence if that's something you desire in life.
I'm going to try and retire the friend zone jokes from this day forward.
Yeah, you know, I mean, I'm not sure that they've ever been funny, so that might be a good idea.
Jokes don't need to be funny. They just need to be said.
Postal Jacob, thank you as well. Mostly I just feel bad for them because they changed the name. They, like, as a legitimate, like, business thing, changed the name to be like, to stop being like harassed about it. And then people were like, yo, you think you can get away that easily? Check this shit out. It's like the bad rats thing.
Oh no, I don't want it to be like that.
You're being the bad rats guy.
No.
They're being like, don't talk about bad rats, and you're going, bad rats, bad rats.
God damn it, Ryan, I'm sorry.
Hey, you don't have to apologize to me. You can just apologize to them.
I apologize to them too.
All right. Like, you could actually like do that to them though if you wanted to.
I should write them a letter.
Everything's got to be a joke with you. Can't have a legitimate conversation.
I could really write them a letter. I don't think I will do that, but
I'm gonna guess that you're probably not gonna do that. Now they gotta freaking change their name already, because like a bunch of 8-year-olds probably think it's a, you know, a Frozen game, like a Disney tie-in or something like that. Just the game's been cursed from the get-go.
You're the one making everything into a joke.
I'm not making it into a joke. I think it's a legitimate business concern.
What about, wasn't there Cortex was the guy from Crash Bandicoot?
Yeah, Neo Cortex.
So like, it's basically just that, right?
Better test your chest, Cortex. Can't stand the heat. Get out the wild, whatever area Crash Bandicoot takes place in.
The jungle.
It has a name, probably.
It's the jungle.
There's the jungle, and then the ice area, and then you go to like the Great Wall of China and drive your motorcycle on it, and you pick up a bunch of gems, and the game's really good. The end.
Yeah. Wait, what is this item? Is this... It's just an eyeball. Is this Kane's other eye?
That's probably triple shot.
The floaty one, right?
You probably got
triple shot. Inner eye, you're right.
You probably got triple shot, yeah.
Got all the eyes all mixed up.
That's your first floor item room or your second floor item room?
Second floor.
Okay, good. Did you get Gemini in your first floor item room?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we're good then.
Friends with Gemini.
Turgosland, or Turgosland is the name of the Crash Bandicoot area? That doesn't sound right.
Really?
I think that's the name of... That's the name of the area in, like, this war of mine or something like that.
That I'd buy.
Mash
I don't know about Crash
JDW,
Bandicoot.
thank you for the subscription. Nick, did you watch any of the sub-stream yesterday with Kate and myself?
I did not have the ability, I'm sorry. I've let you down as a friend.
I need to know something about you.
Why?
You a long... Well, that's a good question. Are you a long pooper, Nick?
Yeah, generally.
Really?
What do you mean, really? Like, I would just make that up?
I don't know, maybe. Why do you like long pooping, Nick?
It's a good time to get some reading in, if you need that.
Thank you. I appreciate that more than you will ever know.
Oh, this was like a debate or something you guys had.
Exactly.
Was there were, what, Kate was asserting that no one should have that opinion?
She knows I'm a long pooper, but she doesn't respect the fact that I'm a long pooper. You know what I mean?
You gotta respect what your husband does. I mean, you respect each other. It's just part of a good relationship.
I can't believe you fell for Turgosland. Is this like... Look, I spend a lot of time on the internet, but I can't be up on everything, you know? I can't be up with the latest goofs and gaffs. Is Turgosland...
It's not really latest. That's kind of old, actually.
Is Turgosland like an old-ass joke? Yeah, it's Pen Island. Just type it into your browser.
You just buy pens there. It's really nothing that bad.
Long poopers will live longer. I don't know if that's true. Hell no, man. Short pooping for life. Look, you can do stuff that you need to do while you're pooping. Oh, yeah. I ate a Volvo. Thank you very much for the subscription. You can still do stuff.
Ergo Me Smart also for the subscription.
If you need to get some reading done, you can do that. Or if you need to send some important emails, problem solved. Or maybe you need to read some important emails. Crash Bandicoot takes place in Australia.
I would believe that over that other place you said.
Turgosland.
Yeah.
It seems super inefficient. Look, I'm not going to argue that it's the most efficient way to have a bowel movement, but I will say I'm with Nick on this one. I'm a long pooper myself, and I like it, and I'm going to keep it that way.
If there's any debate about any kind of health thing, isn't it about if you're squatting or sitting? Isn't that the more topical debate?
I straight up just don't buy that shit at all.
No, but there's actual physical reasons why that makes sense.
Are there, though, or have you just been told that at some point?
No, I saw the diagram, man. There's a muscle there.
The diagram. People can fake diagrams, man. Have you seen that ad? That ad
muscle runs around your colon, and when you squat, it doesn't put as much stress on it, so you're not straining yourself as much.
I don't buy that for a goddamn minute. I have never. Let me put it this. Just saying. I don't think you're a muscleologist, and I've never been to a doctor. I went to a doctor in Korea with, like, serious... I had stomach pain. He didn't have stomach pain. Or maybe he did, but he never told me about it. I would have been probably mostly disinterested because he was the doctor. But anyway, he never said to me, hey, do you, like, squat when you poop or do you sit? He was like, hey, you know, I'm gonna feel your liver and spleen and shit like that. Feels good. All right, you know, take these, get on your way. Oh yeah.
What does that have to do with anything?
Tart card pass 1. I'm just trying to say, I don't believe in squat toilet meta.
I don't think you need to believe in it. You can just continue to not do it.
Yeah, I'm going to.
Okay. No, I'm not a muscle doctor either for use.
How long of a poop is a long poop? Plus, like 10 plus minutes.
Long freaking watch in here.
Longer than biologically necessary.
How am I gonna get 5 cents? I have no bombs.
You could buy, did you get an arcade?
Yeah, but the odds of that paying out?
Well, you only need 5 cents, right?
I need to get 5 cents, I have 10.
Yeah, you play the blood bag, man.
Oh, I had a human Temesis, I could have used that to get more.
My short poops are above 10 minutes. Yeah, long pooping is not strictly, I guess, about the time. It's more about a way of life. I think you just gotta stop and smell the roses sometimes. Some people want to go hard. Some people, you know, they just sit and smell the roses. Or, in this case, their own human shit.
Wanna go hard.
I eat a lot of fiber. My poops come out just fine. I'm just saying, stop discriminating against long poopers. It's a choice.
Dude, I'm gonna kill myself on this thing. Why is this a good idea again?
You need the 5 cents for the stopwatch, man.
I don't have enough health to give that much.
Oh my god, don't you have 3?
I mean, I don't know what I have anymore. I have no way to see what my health is.
Yeah, I'm aware of that. How will
I think
you
I
make
might
it?
be at 1.5 hearts right now.
Did you get Whore of Babylon?
No, I didn't even see that.
Alright, well, Whore of Babylon is actually pretty useful on Curse of the Unknown, because it can let you know how you're doing HP-wise.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh well. If it helps you, I didn't get, like, shit out of my blood bank, and I played it a lot.
We're just gonna say I'm at 1 heart right now. Let's go over to the boss room and see if we can get another heart back.
Oh, you might be able to, like... Assuming you beat the boss, you might get Whore of Babylon.
Did I beat the boss yet? Pretty sure I did.
We need to talk about the poop wiping meta, standing or sitting. I didn't know until... I apologize for making this a pretty scatological episode thus far. Did you know that... Well, first off, Nick, do you wipe standing or sitting, if you don't mind me asking?
What is this? Crazy-ass questions, man. Standing. We've not even been over that before, haven't we? Oh my god.
I was just about to say, I didn't know until like a couple of weeks ago, or maybe a month ago, that people like you exist.
Okay.
But then I've heard it the other way, that there's people that didn't know that sitting wipers existed.
I don't care. Do what you need to do. I need a clean butt.
Okay, I don't want to... Because short pooping is the default, and whenever I say I'm a long pooper, people have that reaction that I just had when you said you were a standing pooper. So I don't want to be that guy, you know? I know what it's like to be persecuted for your fecal beliefs.
That to me.
I know, but I'm gonna apologize for it because that was not okay. All right?
Thank you.
But then I need to know, because I feel like it's the default, you know, like sitting pooping is the default because you're not pooping while standing up. You have to make an extra effort to stand while wiping. Why? What's the bonus? What am I missing? Sell me.
I don't think there's anything to sell. You just do it or you don't.
Yeah, but you gotta have a reason to do it because it's something you're doing, not something that you're not doing.
Sometimes in life, the first thing that occurs to you is the thing you do, and then you make a habit of it. And that's the whole story.
Don't try to tell me it would take more effort to not stand up, Nick. I've been, you know, I was born at night, but it wasn't last night.
I feel like if I go down this road, we're all just gonna be insane by the end of it. There's no point.
Okay, Chad. You tell me, because Nick...
Your hand is closer to the toilet bowl. How about that?
Hey, that's actually a great reason that I had never considered. There have been times, not on the regular, but when I've wiped while sitting down, I've occasionally gotten my hand wet, or like the toilet paper dips down into the water and then it gets my hand wet. It's happened. I really doubt that would happen if you were standing up. You haven't.
So that's my best reason.
You haven't convinced me to start, but you've now convinced me that there is a reason.
Okay.
How do you wipe sitting? Someone please explain it to me. You just kind of like you twist your arm at the shoulder a little bit, and you just kind of slot it back there. It's not hard.
Just kind of slot it back there.
What the fuck, NL? What are you talking?
I agree.
Don't tell me you
agree with you today.
Don't tell me you've never gotten water on your hand while wiping.
I'm agreeing with what the fuck, NL.
Can we please talk about baby wipe meta? Yo, dog, I don't want to clog my toilet with that shit. Nick, these are important questions.
What is even happening today?
This is what dudes talk about, Nick.
No, it is not.
This is what men talk about when they get together. That damage, I don't even want to talk about that. We're gonna talk about something else. But we're gonna continue talking about poop. I mean, you have to get up anyway unless you live in your bathroom. You know what? That is true, Nick. I hadn't considered that. You are gonna have to stand up at some point anyway.
Right, so why not get it over with? You sit enough in your life.
That's not a... I might try it out. Did I ever tell you that I AC Slatered it for a while when I was in high school?
I think you have told me that, actually. I know way more about your bowel movements than I ever wanted to.
What, does it make you uncomfortable, Nick?
No, not uncomfortable, but I just never expected for that to be the thing. Because, you know, for a while, like, you and me, we didn't even really know each other. And, like, you looked at a Meat Boy map that I made, and now I know about how you shit.
I'm a very open person, Nick. It's the human body. We all have one.
No, it's okay. I appreciate that you're open. I like to consider myself pretty open, too. It's just, this is one thing where it's like, I don't really get the point in talking about it.
To learn, you spend a lot of your life pooping. If I'm doing it suboptimally, I'd rather find out now. I mean, I'm pretty late in the game, but I'd rather find out now so I can make the best of the last time that I have left.
I don't think it makes a big enough difference to the rest of your life, though.
It might, though, if you got some serious, like, changes to the metagame.
The change is whether you stand or you sit. That's it.
Nah, dog.
That's the whole story.
AC Slatering did change my life for a while.
You needed that shelf that badly.
It was nice because I was playing Game Boy Advance and I didn't want to constantly, you know, put my elbows on my knees. Then, because I'm a long pooper, I would have big red circles on my knees from resting my elbows on them, right?
I know you're... Yeah, but you're going to have lines on the freaking back of your leg anyway from sitting for too long.
I don't care.
Also, you can hold up your arms. You don't have to lean them on anything.
I beat Super Mario Bros. 3 on the Game Boy Advance.
Yeah?
While AC Slatering. And okay. I don't know if I've ever played that game better than I did during that period of my life. Yeah, because AC Slatering, it lets the toilet do the work.
I don't think it does that exactly. How much work is there that your toilet's doing for you?
It's holding my elbows up, man. The Game Boy Advance had 4 AA batteries in it. It was kind of heavy.
I'm not even sure that's true either. You're spinning a web of lies, I think.
I didn't dip my hand in shit water, Chad. That's...
I'm trying to think back to the battery consumption of that device.
I
feel like it was a 2 AA's.
It might have been 2 AA's. But Canadian AA's?
2 AAA's?
Double A's. No, it was 2 AA's, I think. 2 or 4, okay. I can't remember.
Nah, I'll get over it.
I'm assuming AC Slatering is pooping facing the tank. This is correct. You got a little shelf to put your stuff on. People talk about leaving an upper decker, and I'm like,
don't do that.
That's immature. But AC Slatering has a genuine purpose associated with it.
Kind of.
If you're holding a heavy device in your hands. If you were using like a seismometer or something like that, you'd want to AC Slater it.
Isn't there just like an element to you that's just like, I really just don't want to lay any part of my body on the top of the toilet?
Nope. I just don't understand that at all, to be honest with you.
I mean, it's not like the toilet's actually just dirty all over, but it's just like, I don't really want to make any more contact with the thing than I need to.
You're putting your ass on it.
On the sitting part, though, not on, like, the porcelain part,
which is different to me. Where you put your arms. I mean, you can wash your arms after if you're really good at it.
No, I understand. I can wash my arms.
Don't be weird about it, Nick.
Oh, no, I'm the weird one. Telling me I don't know when I can wash my arms.
You can wash your arms whenever you please.
That's not entirely true. There are moments in life you can't wash your arms.
I suppose that is true.
Unfortunately.
We did have a bit of a frame drop there, but we appear to be back. Well, looks like it's time to be talking to the ISP again. We had about 90 days of good internet, so it is time. Mm-hmm. You know, the expiration date is hit for this internet, so it's time to get it sorted out, I guess.
Some new ones.
Gotta pick up some fresh internet from the store. It happens.
It does go a bit stale after a while, you gotta admit.
It's just nature, man. Can't stay good forever.
They don't raise your prices long enough, all of a sudden your internet goes stale.
Yeah, it's true. Do you know about taking off your pants meta, NL? Don't be gross.
That's a Scrubs thing.
You know, if you want to take off your pants to poop, I think that's fine. But don't be the guy in, like, school who pulls his pants all the way down to his ankles to pee at the urinal, okay? I'm just giving you some advice in your life. If you're watching this, it's probably already too late for you. You're too old for this to be relevant. But if you're like 9 or 10 or 12 years old here, not if you're 11, though. That's a weird age. But if you're of that age, resist the temptation to put your pants around your ankles when you go pee.
I think you're just passing on social stigmas right now. Who gives a shit what you do when you're at a urinal? I mean, I don't really want to see a bunch of dudes' asses or anything either, but...
Nick, I don't want to shame you, but...
I don't do that, I'm just saying.
Based on the way you just said it, I think you might be a pants around your ankles kind of guy. Are you sure? Are you or have you ever been a guy that puts his pants all the way around his ankles?
I have social phobia. I don't want to show any part of my body in public if I can avoid it.
I can understand that.
Wait a minute, I got a broken stopwatch as well as the regular stopwatch? What does that do?
I guess, like, I wouldn't
pick that up.
Yeah, I wouldn't suggest picking it up, I guess.
It's just strange to me.
I take off my shirt to do a shit. More power to you, man. That's like, I don't want to do that because that's one of the principal times that I don't want to think that I have a human body. Bloodblade X. Thank you for the subscription. Bloodblade XX. Sorry. Like, when I'm pooping, as far as I'm concerned, I don't have a human body.
Is it a solid body theory or something entirely different?
What is a solid body theory?
That's when your body is made up of entirely like a rubberized silicon and nothing inside of you exists.
Oh, so this is like a theory, though, like that people have.
It's a theory that is sometimes convenient for your mind state.
Oh, I see. I have no idea.
You can hold it temporarily.
To answer your question, I have no idea. Crouching Pooper Hidden Wipe. Thank you very much for the subscription. I like it.
Oh, I could have become a Time Lord if I picked that up, they said. That sounds sweet as hell.
You just need that and the hourglass. And now, how the fuck do you AC Slater with pants? You put your pants down around your ankles.
That seems so dangerous. Like, you could hook yourself and just fall on your face.
What are you talking? You're gonna hook yourself?
Dude, somehow, some part of your pants could get stuck on something, and then when you go to stand up and turn around, you're just gonna fall over, and it's gonna be the worst day of your life.
You could hook yourself. I have never heard that.
What if you faceplant into a toilet?
That would
be the worst.
You'd end up like chipping a back tooth or something.
Right, and have a face full of shit, maybe.
Well, how are you falling before you shit?
Know.
And if you're gonna fall into a toilet full of shit, you should at least flush.
I just got Abaddon. I'm pretty happy about that.
Yeah, I'm pretty stoked about that, even though I've lost like 1,000 spirit hearts since then because I'm dumb.
Don't do that. This is a weird conversation even for this show, yeah.
I don't think so.
I kind of hear it.
You guys, you got to get a little bit more comfortable with your poop bodies, you know? You're going to do it a lot. We all do it. Someone in chat said, I ASAC Schrader with no pants on. Yeah, you know, I like that. That was a good callback.
Thank you to Big Puss in a Little Carrier for the 2 months in a row subscription.
I know that's like a first order reference to that time we took Tomo to the vet and that lady was super crazy. But is it also possibly like a Tommy Boy reference? Like fat guy in a little coat? Yeah.
I don't think it is, but we could say that if you want.
I think that person is very clever. I'm just going to say that.
No doubt.
Nobody poops but you, NL.
That also could be possible.
I'm fine with it, man. I got no problem with pooping. People poop.
I remember you told stories where you had a problem with pooping.
That's what made me overcorrect in the other direction. You know when somebody's like super quiet in high school, and then when they go to college, they're like, woo! Spring break!
Shitting everywhere.
Or like, you know, this is actually more constructive, but you know, there's a dude who's like maybe a little chubby in middle school or something like that, and then he dedicates like the rest of his life to being an MMA fighter or something like that. I'm like that, but with pooping.
Get the six-pack abs.
Exactly. And the whole time when they're working out, they're like, fuck you, Jimmy Phillips.
I thought you were going to say Jimmy Fallon. I'm like, what did he do?
Fuck you, Jimmy Fallon. Mario would kick your ass. Mario and Luigi would lay the smackdown on you, Jimmy Fallon.
What a Rudy Poo jabroni he is.
Fucking poser.
Right. Thank you, Angry Khan, for the 10 months in a row. Hype in chat, please.
Boom, baby.
Boom.
So you dedicate your life to pooping? No, but I was mocked mercilessly for the smells of my poops. And the smells, not just the smell, there's a bouquet.
The whole palette.
Exactly. And then the only way for me to deal with it was to go in the other direction and be completely shameless about it.
Now poop on everything. Just wait.
I mean, I'm still kind of sensitive about it. I still prefer to be in private when I'm pooping, but... Gum Power, thank you very much for the subscription. I can't believe that people are actually... Well, some people, you fucking sickos, are enjoying this conversation.
I'm gonna say rewarding this behavior.
That's true, yeah. Financially, you know, conditioning us to talk about our poops more in the future.
Becoming fecally Pavlovian conditioned toward this mess.
Baby. Are you fecally Pavlovian conditioning me? Because you are hot as shit.
Wow. Just wow.
Some people don't flush at my school. Look, you don't do that. If you're one of those people that doesn't flush, fucking flush, you weirdos. Flush the toilet. What's stopping you?
Dude, my lamp was up too high and now my room smells like burning bugs.
I
hate that.
What?
There's like dead bugs in my lamp, and then when the heat's on too long in the lamp, it burns them.
What the fuck?
It smells like burned hair or something. It's fucking awful.
That sounds terrible, Nick.
I turned it down. It's kind of like in the back of my mouth right now. It's real gross.
Jesus. That's disgusting, Nick.
It's pretty gross.
Let's get back to talking about what your shit smells like.
Oh, no, let's not do that.
How do you like this run so far? Oh, yeah.
I'm very much still not sure, actually, despite being this far into it. I feel like this could all break down soon.
Wipe Curious and Akipa LP, thank you very much for those subscriptions. NL, why are you keeping Child's Heart? Well, the only better option I've had has been Swallowed Penny, which I don't care about. Maybe I had Liberty Cap and I fucked it up.
I just took Liberty Cap a second ago.
Did you get it from that secret room where you blew up like a bunch of shit?
Secret room, Depths 1.
Yeah, I don't think, I didn't blow up anything in there. I'm a little low on bombs.
Fair enough. Thank you, Gunpowder, for the subscription also. You guys are doing fantastic work here to support the channel today. I appreciate it. Oh, Tinted Rock.
Aw, shit. That means I missed a Tinted Rock. I don't have any bombs, but that's irrelevant. Because even if you don't have any bombs, you gotta call it out. So we're all on the same page.
Yeah, you know what was in it is 2 more bombs, so you're not missing much.
Well, hey, that would have been in the, I could have kickstarted myself there. Could have
start my heart.
Could have crowdfunded my own shit. Where are you? There you are. Nick, Evolve comes out tomorrow.
Oh yeah. Are we ever gonna play that again?
I don't know. I'm so mad about it. I'm so mad that I was like, I was really excited, and I love the alpha, and I love the beta, and it was so much fun. And then they go and throw all this DLC shit that is gonna make, like, it's so annoying to play. And if we play it on stream, people are gonna be like, ah, DLC, DLC, and I'm not even mad at those people. I'm mad at the marketing for the game that has made it so that's like the most relevant thing to talk about. Because they, yeah, you soiled it a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit soiled, a little.
It's frustrating, man.
I kind of still want to play it, though.
Oh, Evolve is out now. My mistake.
But Evolve is out now.
But it is also out tomorrow, if you think about it.
You'll call now.
Because I really like... It's hard to get my point across here. I'm not, like, boycotting it or anything like that because of the reaction that people will have if we play it. But rather, I'm just frustrated that I think the game is really good. In its alpha and beta state, at least, it was a ton of fun. And then we freaking, you know, now have to deal with all this DLC bullshit that I think people are justifiably getting mad about. That's my 2 cents.
We could just play it anyway.
I'll probably play it casually, but I don't know. I don't know if I want to reward that, though. Maybe I'm the guy who's always like, if something really makes you mad, you should actually vote with your wallet instead of just complaining about it. Maybe I should.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Yeah, I should put my money where my mouth is for once.
It's like we could just like make videos of it and stuff, but you know, if not, that's okay too.
I'm undecided.
All right.
I'm undecided right now.
You do you. Oh, Fat Odd Mushroom. I like this item.
Save it for your myriad of podcasts. Yes, I should do that. Oh yeah, we'll take this one. No questions asked.
You should really just teleport out of this room, huh? Oh,
maybe?
Too late now. I'm fighting Mega Man, and it's not a big deal, so...
I don't know.
Some kind of husk.
But then on the other hand, I'm so conflicted because yesterday I was like, oh shit, the new Mario Party comes out soon. Awesome.
Yeah, we talked about that before.
We talked about that on our podcast. And also, like, I own all of the recent Mario Parties. They've been pretty not great. But I'm probably still gonna get it.
We haven't, like, announced the podcast on the show yet.
We don't need to announce the podcast in the show. People know what's up.
Chat, does anybody in chat not know what's up?
We're already taking 55 hours to do subscriber shoutouts every stream. Right. We don't need to be like, yo, plus, check it. We got like a...
You should support our Patreon, guys.
Yeah, and then, you know, I've got a GoFundMe page. We have a Patreon for our Roundtable podcast. If you enjoyed the podcast, you may consider... you know, supporting it to make it...
You don't have to or anything, just if you want.
To make it viable for the four of us to dedicate our time to this podcast, you may consider that. Most important thing to me is that you, you know, if you enjoy the podcast, you just watch it. That's a step.
Listen to it even. You don't even have to watch it. It's a podcast.
Yeah. You can do whatever you please, basically.
Oh, man. There was a Tomo fellow here that showed up. Where were you? Oh, lovely Tomo. Thank you very much for the subscription. Welcome back. I think you've been here prior, right?
Yes, basically. We totally ripped off the co-optional podcast. Actually,
I didn't need to talk about that.
I talked to TV about that, and he's like, anybody who thinks... I'm not going to try to adopt an accent there, out of respect. Good. But he's like, anybody who thinks you ripped off our podcast is an idiot. Like, it's a podcast.
Almost started to go in that direction, though.
I did. I don't know what accent I put on that. But anyway, it's like, it's a podcast. You can't steal a podcast. And I was like, I know, TV. I'm sorry people are being mad or saying, like, it's like the co-optional podcast, but before it was bad. But we get the same shit, you know. The golden era of the NLSS was the second one. Anyway.
They want the days back when we used to give away games and play Family Feud with Josh every day, and we do drawings of, like, everybody. Yeah. They want that.
Guys, I'm really bad at this. Astral Atlas, thank you very much for the subscription. Oh my, Lanta. Just use, like, oh my god. You know what? Fuck it. Nick, my brain's broken. I didn't die.
That's your problem.
I didn't die, but I used, like, 8 consumables to try to open a golden chest instead of spending 2 keys. And then I ended up spending 1 key to get nothing and, like, 6 bombs as well. Probably the sloppiest I've ever played.
That sucks.
It's all right. It's just gonna make people angry, but it was kind of funny.
I don't think I've ever seen that before, where there's like a white monster, and then you have to kill the other ones to get to that one, and it's not like the skull heads either.
No, yeah, that's a champion.
Just like a champion that's shielded. Weird.
Has 15 keys, uses his 2 bombs. Yeah, I know. I like
Monster's Lung, but this charge time's a little ridiculous.
There's, you know, people are of 2 minds about it. I like it, though. Because you can go into a room with a full charge. So basically, it's just like, yes, the charge time for multiple enemies is ridiculous, but,
it clears a lot of rooms instantly.
Right, yeah, you can, if your damage is good enough, which mine is almost, depending on my Whore of Babylon state, you can usually take out at least an enemy or 2 with your first hit.
Well, it's real drag on these disappearing ghosts that have 200,000 HP and also are gone from the screen most of the time.
I'd be surprised if you couldn't kill them in 1 hit, though.
I couldn't.
Really?
Took me, I think, 3 tries to kill each one.
Wow.
So that room just took ages.
Thank God I took Book of Belial and then got Womb XL. Big fan of that. Much better than having the nail right now for some extra HP.
I have the nail right now.
That's a good choice. I wouldn't get rid of it for Book of Belial, Nick. Might seem like a good idea. I think you'll end up regretting the decision, to be honest with you.
Let's go kill Mom. How about that?
I think you should, yeah, give that a try. What even was the NLSS when it was on YouTube Live? It was like mostly Dark Souls. It was pretty weird. Like, it just, I would be playing Dark Souls and Nick and Josh would just be talking. Which is not their fault, you know.
We couldn't really stream back then. Like, I didn't have the bitrate for it at all, or like the ability or the knowledge. And we had nothing to do, really, other than watch him play Dark Souls.
Sometimes just like 3 hours of Dark Souls invasions. But it was, you know, I look back on those times fondly as well.
Yeah. Yeah, despite that sounding really boring, I don't ever feel like I was ever bored.
It's weird, yeah. Simpler times, perhaps. I don't know.
Probably just because Josh was here.
Yeah, he's a nice dude. Well, sometimes. He's a funny dude, though, like most of the time.
He makes simple things be just funny and enjoyable.
I don't know. I think I might lose this run.
No. Not any chance you're going to lose this. You're fine.
I can own it, though. Like, it's due to poor play. This is not due to, like, the game fucking me with RNG. It's due to me, like, actually just making some really terrible decisions. What's our extra life on this one, Nick? Why do we have 1 life?
I don't.
You don't? Oh, I think that...
something.
You didn't get the Ankh that was, like, basically free?
Oh, yeah, there's a weird Ankh there that I didn't have a fly to get over to or whatever.
Why? You just, like, cost yourself a heart, pick up the Ankh, man.
Nah, I don't like extra lives. They make it take longer to lose.
This fucking guy.
Thank you, Blezerith, also, for the 4 months in a row subscription. Should I take ceremonial robes or just leave it? What do you think?
You should always take ceremonial robes.
I have completely full health.
You should always take ceremonial robes. It gives you a damage upgrade, man.
I have an eternal heart on the red heart that I would leave.
It gives you a damage upgrade, dog.
Okay.
Would you take ceremonial robes for, like, 1 heart?
I just thought I would lose the eternal heart, that's all. I didn't, so it's fine.
Even if you did, it's worth it.
I didn't realize it had a damage upgrade, I forgot.
NL, were you a Dark Souls Honor Duelist, or were you a Dark Souls Magic douchebag? I never used magic, actually, and I hated the magic douchebags. Whether or not I was honorable is a question of great debate. If you watch,
Some
like,
days you were.
the YouTube series was like me starting as like an honorable player and then just descending into like full douchebaggery because other people were being douchebags as well, which doesn't make it right. But
it's funny though.
It does explain it, yeah.
Being funny is part of it.
It's part of the draw, I think. I hope.
Oh, this charge time though. I had more bombs that start bombing through doors.
He was not honorable. Some of them were honorable. Yeah, Pybro was honorable. Thornforge 1 was pretty honorable.
We had that Crazy Mike guy. He was pretty honorable.
Crazy Mike is the most honorable. He's just really good, which sometimes greatness can seem like dishonor, but it's not.
Greatness is earned.
Yeah.
I think Sony taught me that.
He used to throw poop like a chimpanzee. That wasn't poop, that was dung pie.
Fancy that monkey news.
What did you just say to me?
Been watching a lot of the Ricky Gervais podcasts. They have a segment called Monkey News, and they talk to Carl Pilkington about monkey news. It's good times.
I saw you tweet last night. You said Carl Pilkington is the most unintentionally hilarious man. Yeah. I think it's intentional, man. I think
You think it's an act?
I don't think it's an act. I think he knows what's up, though.
Well, I think he does. Like, he's so in the moment, though. I don't think even if he knows what's up, he can control what comes out of his mouth, though.
I think he's the smartest man in the room.
No fucking way. Have you heard any of the things he ever says?
Yes, and I agree with many of them.
I agree with some of them.
Some of the stuff he says, I'm like, yeah, man. Like, I get it.
I wish we could get him on this show.
When there was like an animated best of the Ricky Gervais podcast.
Yeah.
There were 2 or 3 of them. Shit was seriously like 5 hours or 8 hours long. So I used to listen to them when I was running. And a lot of the time, I found myself being like, you know what? This guy's got some good points.
Like the banana dispenser in the space shuttle.
I might not remember banana dispenser in the space shuttle.
He was saying they were conditioning the monkey through giving it a banana to navigate the space shuttle.
Okay.
And Ricky doesn't believe that there was very likely a chance that they built a banana dispenser into a space shuttle.
I think, in this case, Ricky Gervais is probably correct.
I think he's also correct, yes.
Yeah. But it's a good idea.
You think that's a good idea?
Well, I mean, maybe. 50-50.
Really, I have to admit, you're one of the last people I would think would find much common ground with Carl Pilkington.
I find myself thinking that we have a lot in common. What are some of his other ideas, chat? I was in a little bit of a state when I was listening to most of it, so my memory might not have been the finest. They gave the monkey treats, not bananas. That makes more sense, because bananas, you know, relatively heavy. You know, they'd be hard to... Well, it'd be expensive to send up.
His device was a banana dispenser, right. Just saying.
You know, all people are banana dispensers if you want to...
Yeah, if you want to think about it that way. I've got another one that he said. He believed that we should invent the concept that when a person is getting old and they're about to die, that very much like the seeds in an apple, there would be a baby inside, so when they die, a new person is born and carries on.
Oh, I just don't understand the science there.
No one does. Like, they would just unzip, and inside of this old lady, 78 years old, of course, was the specific number he gave, that there would be a baby inside, and then it would just crawl away. So, like, who's supposed to take care of the baby? What?
It takes a village to raise a child.
Yeah, but the lady's dead.
Yeah, but, you know, what about, it's just -1 to the village. They should be able to sustain that. I don't understand it. I'm just saying, you know, it's not the worst idea, is it?
Later, he proposed that they do a Benjamin Button style thing where instead of dying, they inject you in the temple and you start to become younger. Because all the best things that you do in your life are when you're younger anyway, and when you die, you won't really have any memory or care because you'll be a baby.
Look, this guy, he might have a misunderstanding of the science behind it, but you got to admit, that would be pretty sweet.
He also believes dinosaurs and humans were around at the same time.
That's just ignorant, basically.
Right, but I'm not saying that, like, not a lot of the things he says aren't based in ignorance. I just don't think that you'd find common ground in them because you're not particularly ignorant about a lot of things.
I appreciate that, despite it being false.
Just saying.
Speaking of that last idea, I myself have respawned thanks to the Ankh.
Are you growing younger by the moment now?
I'm not sure. I hope to be. I haven't played very well in this run, Nick.
Don't be a Pilkington apologist.
And that's dangerous for me, because I don't want to lose my streak and then have to show up in a video and be like, you know, hey, I lost my streak playing with Nick. Go watch this loss. So that's my main motivation right now. As with most things in my life, my principal motivation is just not to be yelled at. So
can you just copy your save file and then play the streams on that?
I suppose I, you know, could do that now. That'd make me a little bit of a puss, but it could be done. I care, Nick. Oh. I don't want to be yelled at, and I don't want to be considered a puss.
I don't consider you a puss.
That doesn't help me out that much, Nick, to be honest with you.
That's so offensive.
Well, I'm not saying you're a puss. I'm just saying, you know,
I think that was implied, though.
We're already friends.
Oh. Oh, you only care about the friends you can still earn, not the ones you have.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay.
I've already acquired you.
Always wussy pussy.
Exactly.
That's a Counter-Strike weapon.
Yeah, sort of. Don't call me a puss, chat. No, Colonel Sanders, you're wrong. Nick, I need to know, because no one will give it to me straight. How's my Waterboy impression?
Do you want to do more of it, or? It's a real good impression.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Whoa, I was almost dead. That's
what
scary.
even could kill you in this run?
I lost a lot of spirit hearts by being a dumb idiot.
Because, like, all the bullets that want to hit me, they just fade away into nothing before they reach me, so that helps a lot.
Wait, you're saying you're winning because the enemies have low range? I don't get it.
No, because I have the stopwatch, mostly.
Oh, yeah, okay, if you take the bullshit, like, instant win item.
Yeah, well, I did. So.
It's alright. I respect that. If someone says pretty good, they might as well say it fucking sucks, it's really bad. So it's alright, I take that as a relatively honest criticism.
What's my opinion on cat girls?
Yeah?
I'm for them. I mean, they're not real, so
what about cat girls wearing velvet gloves, though?
That sounds real nice, actually.
No comment. Go down that road, but don't want to talk about yourself taking a poop. Something that all humans do on a regular basis.
All humans like velvet gloves.
I don't know if that's 100% true.
I love that there's become a meta now that I have a weird fetish for velvet gloves.
You brought it on yourself by going too deep on the velvet glove question.
I was just playing along because it's silly.
I don't know if you were, Nick. I don't know if you were.
Says the Carl Pilkington apologist.
It doesn't matter.
Everything you say is now called into question now, just for that.
I'm just saying, you went pretty deep on that Velvet Glove meta. What hit me?
Are you kidding me? This run's so easy. Just get good.
I was standing still, and then a freaking toxic poop hit me somehow. Like, I was safe for minutes. Well, seconds. While I was deciding what to do. And then the toxic poop hit me.
Hit me like a ton of shit.
I think I'm still gonna win, but I don't like the stopwatch, Nick. I would rather, and this is not a matter of principle, like, oh, I'm such a big man, no. But I would rather lose than have to deal with the stopwatch for like 10 floors. Just because it's
very slow.
I find it kind of annoying. I would rather have
winning is pretty tough. I agree. I hate winning.
I would rather have a fun loss.
I don't agree with that.
Most of the time. Not all the time.
When you overcome adversity and then you come out the other side as the victor, like, that's the greatest part of
buying the stopwatch means that you did not overcome adversity. I made this analogy in an episode, but when you become like super powerful and then you're beating up enemies, it's like a prize fight, you know? It's like two heavyweight boxers going at it. But if you buy the stopwatch, what you're doing is you're making enemies weaker. There's no honor in that. It's like freaking Muhammad Ali in his prime going to fight like a 10-year-old kid who has the flu or something, right? Like, you've just made all of your enemies so weak that you're just beating up on them. You've turned yourself into the villain. I don't want to be villainous.
Now, when you say these boxers are going at it, you mean they're punching each other, right?
Right, yeah. Yeah,
okay.
not in the typical parlance of going at it as in fucking.
Because that kind of changes the whole image.
Yeah, they're not dispensing bananas. Fucking Abaddon, man. It's great, but the fear shot against Monstros bums me the F out.
Fetish chat now? Come on, guys. Velvet glove emote. How would you even represent that?
Don't worry about it, Nick. That's the thing.
It's a very specific texture.
Oh, it's a texture thing. It's not even like a visual thing.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah. That's what you would say. Yeah, I'm dead. I'm dead. I blew it. That should have been a one run.
I can't believe Northern Lion died on this easy-ass run.
Yeah. I mean, it should have been a win if I... Oh, my streak is still there. I'm not mad. Where are you at on your run, Nick?
Cathedral. I'm one room away from the boss.
One room... Okay. I will not do anything then.
I could just stop. I mean, I know I'm going to win this run.
Yeah, okay. Let's do that, and let's come back in 3 minutes and play some Spy Party.
Probably works out for everybody.
I think that's a good decision.
I can just continue this tomorrow. It'll take me like 2 minutes.
You might as well. I had to do that in a recent episode. I quit before the cutscene finished at the end, so I had to beat the chest again.
Yeah, well, that's easy. Every time.
Anyway, thanks for watching. Sorry I suck, but we'll be back in 3 minutes to play a little bit more Spy Party. We'll see you then, and thanks for watching thus far.
I asked you on Twitter for your P.O. Box. The answer to the question you're thinking is yes. What? Wow, Nick is butthurt? No, I'm fine. I don't know what you're talking about.
Tomo, don't be mad, Tomo.
Am I gonna play Scholar of the First Sin? Probably.
I thought you hated that game, Nick.
This is an entirely new game, Northern Lion. Not a single thing about it will be the same. Guarantee it.
It's pronounced hematemesis, not hematemesis. Driving me nuts. Okay. It's pronounced hematemesis. Maybe is that the... If you're going to correct my pronunciation, at least go to the effort of learning the pronunciation typography, right? Like, you're just capitalizing different letters. It's hematemesis, not hematemesis. I don't know.
Hey, can I read some donations real quick?
Yo, please do.
Thank you to Hired Help for the $5 donation. This money is because you wipe your bottom like a true gentleman. NL is a cave dweller that wipes his bottom with bear fur.
Wow.
That's a little rough, but thank you very much. The bear fur, I mean, is a little rough. Thank you to Duck Souls for the $5. Yo, it's dinner time for U.S. East Coasters. Please stop talking about poop. Fair point. Thank you again. Also, thank you to Big Puss and a Little Carrier for the $5.69 donation. About time one of you got the other reference. Thank you, Based NL.
I told you.
You did. I didn't expect that, honestly. Thank you to Bergie97 for the $3.69 donation. Hey, I'm donating so you can tell Ryab he's a scum egg. Just kidding. Love both of you guys, and it always brightens my day to come home from a workout and see either of you streaming. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you. Thank you also to I Ate a Dog Once for the $1.69. A friendly reminder to watch the Persona 5 trailer. Much appreciated. You didn't have to pay me to do that. Thank you to EST Mars for the $1 donation. Love the NLSS, especially the commentary. Haha. Much appreciated there as well, especially as we talked about poop. And the last one, $1.69 donated from Rip Eggcam, 1969 to 2014. Nick, the story that I'm about to tell you is very sad. Please don't read along. Oh. Did you know that it's been over 3 months since Eggcam was last seen? Rest in peace.
That's not true.
It's not true. You can watch the Roundtable podcast. There's Eggcam for the whole thing.
Yep. And
so thank you very much.
There will continue to be. There will continue to be.
You didn't get water or anything.
No, I had some here, actually.
Weird. Not used to that. Oh, and Skullthrax just donated $3.69. It says, remember when NL used to call toxic poop AIDS poop and offended the entire first world? Yep. It's actually the name of that item, I believe, or that obstacle. But thank you very much for the donation. Doesn't it actually say that at the end of the game?
Sorry, what? I wasn't listening.
AIDS poop? I thought it says that at the end of the game or something.
No, Ed
said
gave that as the canonical name.
Mm-hmm. Like he's a bottom half spider kind of guy. Hey, you let me be the one to decide that.
Alright, I'm gonna boot up a spy party.
Alright, good luck.
I don't need luck. Where we're going, we don't need luck.
I hope it works just as well as it worked for me.
I mean, I haven't changed anything.
Yeah, but we've said that in the past before. It didn't matter at all.
I hope it works.
They want me to rate on a scale of 1 to 10 how hot cat girls are.
When you say they, you mean like more than one person?
Chat.
All right. You're welcome to go down whatever road you wish, Nick.
That's okay.
I'm just going to stick to Velvet Glove meta for the most part.
Okay.
Update available. All right.
Oh yeah, I did that already.
I will download this update quickly. The whole game itself is like maybe 500 megabytes.
Yeah, I doubt it'll download the whole game, right? Or maybe it will.
Well, I was just going to say in the worst case scenario.
I've actually had a few games that were like 40 gigs that downloaded the whole game again to update, so, you know, could happen.
I know exactly what specific game you were talking about. Without a doubt.
Yeah.
Update Spy Party.
Oh, yeah. Draw you as a cat boy. I don't want to be a cat boy.
Taco flavored skeet. Up, down, to the side. Welcome to the Lion Pride.
Could it be Doritos Tacos Loco Skeet?
Oh, no. Nick.
Is it bad?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I got the message that I was running low on space on my C drive. It's time to delete some of this stuff here. Freaking Spy Party downloaded a huge update, I guess. Also, my C drive is really
novel games.
C drive is really small.
Has anyone gifted you Sakura Spirit yet? I don't think I know what that is.
It's a visual novel that may or may not be somewhat erotic.
Are they allowed to be erotic on Steam?
Yes.
Oh.
Whether they're allowed to be erotic on YouTube is another question altogether.
I thought Steam just had like a no, you know, explicit sex policy or something.
I don't know if that's true, actually.
I hope they don't. I just thought maybe they did for some reason. Draw me like one of your cat girls. That's sarcastic, Moglin.
All right, Nick. You're still not in the freaking lobby?
Oh, I thought we were waiting for you to update.
What's the problem with being in the lobby, dog?
I just didn't want to upset anyone, I guess.
This guy.
It's alright, it was sorted out now.
The problem is solved, but it shouldn't have had to be. Let's start like this. Alright, I wonder what was updated.
Probably all the stuff.
Is there a beginner ballroom still? Where did beginner ballroom go? Maybe he's replaced it with beginner high rise. Yeah, there's no more beginner ballroom, Nick. Oh, yeah.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. That was my favorite level.
Vampirus DDG. Thank you very much for the subscription.
I guess my Royale.
He's like rebalanced it or something.
Oh, no.
It was your Royale. I get it. It took me a second, but I got it.
Thank you to Alberio Craft for the $5 donation. Here's $5 to buy Castle in the Darkness. I haven't had much chance to catch up on your videos, so you might have it already, but if not, enjoy. I do actually have it already, but I appreciate that nonetheless. So we're going to do this whole thing. Okay.
Spy Party.
This is loud. The update has reset the volume on this game.
All right, you take your time. I won't accomplish anything.
Okay, sorted.
All right. Well, for those of you who have not seen Spy Party before, it is an asymmetrical multiplayer game. Nick is right now playing as a sniper. He has one bullet, and he has to try to identify who I am out of a party that is all AI members, but one human, that human being me. I have to win. I need to make Nick bait and bite the bait and shoot the wrong target, or I need to accomplish all my objectives within the first 3 minutes, which you can see over here.
So things that I'm doing are, of course, watching things like statues, books, the tray that the server has to see if that note goes away. We want to make sure if somebody swaps microfilm or any of that stuff. There's a lot of different little cues you got to pick up on. And, of course, you can highlight and low light people to try and make them more or less obvious if you're following or tracking a particular one.
Yes. Which can be very useful if that's the kind of thing you're into. But why would it be?
So I didn't actually catch the statues at the beginning, so that's all you if you want to go ahead.
Sounds suspicious to me.
There's so many statues. Most of them are the fertility icon, actually. That does help a little bit.
Banana bread.
Okay, we got a banana bread. Could be a false one.
The banana bread is...
everyone drinking lemonade now?
The banana bread is the signal that means you've contacted a double agent.
So you'd want to look for the double agent at this point. And the double agent is actually very far away from everybody. Oh wait, one of them is. So that tells you something.
NL, will you ever consider playing Goofball again? Yeah, man. Definitely.
You should have said absolutely not. I will never consider this.
We play Goofball all the time.
You don't even know. We actually played at like 4 a.m. sometimes just for our own entertainment.
That's never happened.
I said that actually to you the other day. I was like, we should just go live at 3 a.m. and play Goofball, and no one will know what's happening.
Yeah, I was like, I got a life to lead.
Yeah, and then you played some game with Bear Taffy instead.
Yeah, that game's like good.
Dude, there's a little puppy in the lady's case. Oh, I can't shoot her now. That's unfair. You can't use an emotional appeal like that.
I think that's part of the meta, man, is, would the person that I'm playing with right now, would they shoot a person with a dog? Would you shoot a man in a wheelchair?
Oh, come on.
Maybe you're more likely to shoot a man in the wheelchair, Nick.
She just gestured down to the puppy like, oh, come on out, puppy, I want to see you. How am I supposed to shoot an old lady like that?
It's a great question. Whoa! You shot the queen in the face.
Yeah, it wasn't you.
You low-lit me.
Yeah, I totally was wrong.
I got lucky there. When well, we'll start up the other game here, and we'll switch roles. But when I swapped the statue, I fucked it up. It took about 8 seconds for the animation to change, and then when I put it down, it went like ka-tunk.
Oh, great!
It made like a big, ka-chunk sound, and I was like, oh, I'm fucked.
I was so worried about the banana bread that I think it totally threw me off.
If you want one tip about how to get me as the spy, the last thing I do is always the ambassador. And I always have to try like 7 times to get it to work.
I can't stand that they took away my favorite level.
They still have ballroom, or sorry, yeah, they still have ballroom, but it's just not the default.
Oh, beginner ballroom.
They don't have the default beginner ballroom.
I want my money back. God damn it.
I think at this point, 3 years down the line, you've probably gotten your fair share.
Come on, Chris Ecker, I want my money back. Kidding, Chris Ecker, it's okay.
Michael A. L. Fox laugh.
I hope they never change that.
Swapping statues is actually illegal in England. I like that.
Face sitting also.
Yeah, only if it's on video, though.
I don't know why face sitting is illegal. There's nothing wrong with that. Do you worry people are going to suffocate to death?
It's kind of like the velvet glove thing, I think.
What's wrong with that?
The fact that they've said face sitting, you know, on film is illegal, I think that says a lot about the preferences of the person making the legislation, you know? He thinks the lady doth protest too much.
She wants her cake to eat it, too.
Well, I don't know who... It might not actually be a lady. It might be just a man.
Maybe she can't get anyone to face it on her, so then she's upset and no one should.
That's like the plot of a kid's movie, right? Like every kid's movie?
That exact thing you just said is what a plot of a kid's movie is, yes.
If no one will face it on me, I'll make it so no one sits on anyone's face.
Oh, that's adorable. Somebody just sit on the lady's face. It's not a big deal. Everybody does it sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes she's wearing gloves, sometimes she's not. Sometimes she's a cat girl, sometimes she's not. I'm making some decisions.
Don't. Decisions are overrated.
Just for the record, I'm a Brit, and I think those porn laws are ridiculous. I assume that most people do. I'm not trying to make fun of the people, more make fun of the legislators.
Mm-hmm.
With all of this British conversation, would Nick have gone so far as to choose Helen Mirren?
Yes. I've gone very far with Helen Mirren.
You wish. Don't we all, though? You watching what's happening to the Toby the Waiter's head?
Tobey Maguire's head? What's wrong with his head?
Occasionally, Toby the Waiter's head, you know, like phases in and out. Does some weird stuff.
Oh, it's because they got rid of Beginner Ballroom. Just threw the whole thing. Oh, you think I would be bold enough to just tell you I was playing as Helen Mirren?
Did you get a perfect statue swap?
Yeah.
Ah!
Gotcha.
You killed Helen Mirren, man. It wasn't me. You killed Helen Mirren. With that perfect statue swap, you sealed her fate.
Oh, I'm just glad I can get away with anything anymore. Poor Helen Mirren. Rip in peace.
Damn it.
I was kind of aimlessly wandering a little bit, too, so I'm surprised you didn't catch me there.
Aimlessly wandering is a great way to not get, not draw attention to yourself.
Yeah.
NL, did you see that Straight Outta Compton movie trailer? I did. I think it looks pretty good. It looks like a pretty good movie. Admittedly, I have like a bias towards NWA anyway. People always go, NL likes NWA, Yo, it's music, motherfucker. It doesn't mean I have to live the lifestyle that NWA lived. I just like it.
It helps if you do.
I don't think it matters at all.
Oh, you're the sailor. The Navy captain, right?
There's a Navy captain?
The Admiral.
Oh, the Simpsons character.
Yeah, what is his name? Something Fox?
He's like Captain something. Arr!
No, not that guy. He's the one that runs that the company that Homer worked for, and he had such a happy life until it turned out he was a con man.
Oh, Mr. Burns.
No, that's not him. I don't remember Homer having a happy life with Mr. Burns ever.
I think Mr. Burns has had an extremely happy life.
Not Homer, I said.
You talking about the Odyssey, mate? I thought we were talking about the Simpsons. Who's Homer?
Chow, what's his name? Not Captain Fuckboy.
Hank Scorpio?
Yeah, that's the one. He looks like Hank Scorpio with a sailor outfit on.
Oh, yeah, I can totally see that.
Or an admiral outfit. I don't know why I keep saying sailor. He's not really a sailor.
He's the boys that build the boat. I'm the boy that sails it. I'm the boy who catches the fish and brings them home to Liza. That's Hank Scorpio's theme song.
I don't think so.
Are you thinking about Bart? Is that the character?
The Bay Area Transit System? No.
Are you thinking about Bart Simpson?
Rapid Transit?
Bart's the son. He is ill-tempered and has pointy hair.
It's Hank Scorpio. Should I shoot him now, Chad, or should I just wait? Is he nervous yet? Fuck! Oh, I didn't suspect you at all.
You didn't suspect me?
No.
Man, it freaks me out every time.
I was really, like, gunning for the Admiral.
You really thought it was him?
Yeah, I just wanted him to die. I don't know. He didn't do anything, really, to me. I just wanted him to die.
The name of the sea captain is apparently Captain McAllister.
Wait, wasn't that Kevin McAllister's dad from Home Alone?
Yeah. Yes, it was.
So he went away to, you know, be on a ship or something.
Easier to leave my son on the shores and go to the sea. Yar, than leave him in the streets and go to the sky. I don't know what that was supposed to be.
Are you going to play Dankus Dungeon? I played a little Dankus Dungeon. I might play more someday.
Apparently you played 2 hours after the stream on Thursday.
Yeah, I got to mission 7. I didn't lose anybody the whole time.
That's pretty good. Don't let hubris get the better of you. Once I figured out like how to play, I was like, this game's too easy. And then I started doing the veteran level missions, the level 3 missions, and I was like, oh shit.
If you've ever seen me play RPGs, you'll know that I'm never going to ever go to those missions because I will always be leveling my characters to make sure that I never die.
Your level 3 characters won't go on level 1 missions though. So eventually,
well, eventually, I guess they'll have to then.
Yeah, you have no choice.
Shit. You want to let me grind, game? You want to control everything I do?
I think it's to protect you from doing that.
Who cares? Let me play how I want. I paid for it.
This guy. Why are you balancing a single-player game? Just let me play it however I want.
That's true, actually.
It's just a dopamine release simulator. Let me control how the dopamine gets released into my brain. Oh, I don't know about that one. Samantha.
You should just send us a little button, actually. Just a little button that triggers the drip.
I don't know about this one, Samantha. Go ahead.
Fergie97 for the subscription. Much appreciated.
I think I accidentally just low-lit somebody I'd highlighted.
What are you going to do about it?
I don't know. I don't remember who it was.
You should frantically look.
NL needs to go to the pyramid level. I seriously, until like the end of December, I seriously thought that was a fucking thing.
Wait, I got you too?
Yeah, for real.
All of this started from B-Rex chat. That's so amazing.
Such horseshit is what it is.
But you still haven't done the food bake seed yet, and that one's actually pretty sweet.
I don't do seeded runs, Nick.
You will for me, though. Please.
Thank you for the resub, by the way.
You're welcome.
She picked that up in the most awkward way possible. What are you... Okay. You know, there's enough statues for everybody.
Nope.
Really? Did you get
I botched the microfilm so badly. I was not even looking at the timer when I hit the button.
Damn it.
You had no excuse on that one.
I saw that man over there, but I didn't see the statue in advance. So I was like, am I going to highlight him? And then I realized that I like highlighted like everybody. So what about, are there any other, still just the standard new levels? Yeah. Well, there's beginner high rise, new high rise, and, oh, okay, modern, double modern, ballroom.
Just give him food bake seed one day. Oh, it's a good idea. He'll never know.
I think 4 known missions is about where we need to be. I kind of like knowing what the missions are. Like,
me too.
I kind of like the obvious ones. Like Bug Ambassador, Contact Double Agent, Swap Statue. Oh, no, not Fingerprint Ambassador. Change that shit. What is it? Bug Ambassador? Oh, transfer microfilm. Yeah.
Where can I get more Eggcam screen caps? You can just watch the Roundtable podcast. There's like 2 hours of it. Every frame I stopped on was entertaining, by the way, so feel free to use that information.
How many frames did you stop on?
Oh, like 20. Bug Ambassador, Contact Double Agent, Transfer Microfilm, Swap Statue. Alright, first, statues. No. Oh, stop freaking low-lighting people. I didn't want to.
All my friends use the low lighter.
Oh, you're in bad luck on these statues, man.
The low lighter.
They're all eagles except for one.
Makes it a little easier.
You gotta nail the statue or you're dead.
If you wanna shoot the spy, watch him swap the statues. Wanna shoot the spy, wanna shoot the spy, watch the statues.
The only way you're gonna be safe is if you either nail the statue or somebody walks in my way just at the right moment.
You talk a lot, Nick.
It's okay.
Almost missed a banana bread there.
No, I heard it.
You heard it?
It's hard not to hear a banana bread.
Or did you?
A little tingle in your ear. Just perks me right up.
When was the last time you ate banana bread, Nick?
Oh, it's been a few months. I don't actually remember the last occasion, but I really enjoy that stuff.
Yeah, I haven't eaten banana bread in quite some time.
Oh, fuck. You got away with it.
I wanna shoot the spy. I wanna shoot the spy. Watch the statues.
Who the hell was standing there then?
Boop 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 doo doo doo.
You ready?
Here
Here we go. Here we go.
Hey, take a little trip.
You're making this a little hard on me.
Take a little trip. Take a little trip with me.
I hate this part.
Take a little trip.
I can't shoot you when you do that.
Take a little trip. Take a little trip with me.
God damn it! You actually got away with it. You motherfucker.
Woo!
There was like 3 times I almost shot you and somebody walked in the way.
Oh.
You were caught.
Woo!
God damn it, Northern Lion. Good game.
I was pretty lucky. What do you mean, no honor? What am I supposed to do?
It's a fair tactic. He knows I know that's the only thing he has left to do is dodge at that point.
Right, Nick put the laser right on top of me. He gave me the information that let me know that he knew.
I didn't even realize, though, that it was possible for me to not be able to shoot you in a very long amount of time. Whatever.
Oh, man. I was very scared. It ain't easy being cheesy. You're right about that one.
I really do enjoy watching the person squirm when you're trying to shoot them.
All honor. Yeah, there you go. Nick could have shot me after the 10 seconds, but I already transmitted the data to my handler.
I don't even know what that means.
Well, I don't know. It doesn't really make any sense, you know? That, like, after 10 seconds, I'm just like, sorry, sniper, it's too late.
No, you gotta actually leave, right?
Yeah, right? Like, if I was going to get my coat, you'd probably just shoot me in the brain.
I would certainly try.
Does the sniper ever win? Yes.
Sniper almost just won just then.
We just suck.
I'm so glad we suck, because if he was any good, I would just lose every game.
You know who's really good at this game is fucking Josh, man.
Yeah, he really was good at it. Too bad he's a ghost now.
Eagle fertility. Eagle fertility. Eagle. Eagle E-F-E. FFE.
Please, tell me more about eagle fertility.
I'm an eagle fertility eagle. baby. Yeah, it was lowrider tactics. Heard a goddamn it there.
Are you sure?
I wonder if it got super botched. That guy's been up to some shit. Oh, never mind.
Here it goes, smallest argument.
Okay. A little sneaky there, a little suspicious. Yeah?
Could have been the smallest argument.
Man, it's so hard to focus on everything at all times.
If you focus on the wrong thing for too long, you'll miss the most important thing.
Yeah. Isn't that, there's like a U2 song like that?
Yeah, there's a YouTube song like that.
Nah, that YouTube doesn't work anymore, so.
Oh.
Yeah, if you're watching this and you're like, why hasn't Northern Lion put out a video in 3 days? You should go to youtube.com/northernlion and click uploads. Depending on where you live, YouTube servers might have been having some issues.
There's probably videos there. I can just about guarantee it.
Yeah, I agree.
Probably a lot of them, too. Just saying. Thank you very much, Bergie97, for the $10 donation also. Hey, guys, just want to give you some of my money tonight. You guys are both cool dudes, and I think all the entertainment warrants a little incentive. P.S. The egg is plotting your demise. I'm sure he is.
That's definitely true.
That's all he does. Okay, what is that mess of words? Okay, there it goes.
3-person multiplayer where they try to get a sniper who snipes the other sniper.
Well, that would be sweet as hell. And you gotta find the sniper.
And then the spy is trying to slip a cyanide capsule to the 3rd sniper. God damn it, Nick.
You got me!
You almost got away with it.
Wasn't for those meddling kids.
Oh, man, that was good. Oh, I should really just click mirror last game, I guess, but what about... Okay, we've done high res.
Whatever.
Modern can be pretty fun. I think you got to make it a little easier on the spy. So make it like Bug Ambassador, yeah. Double Agent. Toaster Duck, thank you for the subscription.
How did he know hacks? He saw the statue swap. It was obvious.
Yeah, I paid attention to the statues. I guess Purloin guest list can come in here.
It's the same thing every time. Like, if they know that the statues are going to be a thing, if you don't nail the swap, like if you don't get the green line perfectly, you're just going to get killed.
Basically, yeah. Like, if the sniper pays attention to the statues before you can swap them, then you got a problem.
We've made statues basically priority number 1 among the 2 of us.
Yeah, I used to use Ambassador, but now I don't really understand it still.
Yeah, statues are easier.
But you got to remember the order, and you've got to pay like very close attention.
I don't like these urine cubes.
Like the drinks.
Yeah, they look like they're drinking a bunch of urine.
That's just lemonade, man.
No, it's too dark to be lemonade.
Well, maybe if your urine's that dark, yeah. If your urine's that dark, you should, like, you know, drink enough water anyway. Do your best anyway, you know. Oh, this one's a little shorter time-wise, too. It's got the Michael A. Fox lab going on as well.
Does it have the smallest argument?
I miss Josh's "you have 10 seconds left" meta. Basically, that dude was an ultimate fuckboy.
Oh, security agent Damon just saluted someone, so...
Josh would tell me there's 10 seconds left, and he wouldn't even be done any of the objectives. So I would just shoot him. It was not amazing. Don't reinforce his bullshit, please.
It was amazing. So same thing with the statues, essentially, with the guest list on this one. If you don't nail that prompt... Wait, she's taking too many drinks now.
Yep, that'll do it. So, let me explain to you what happened there. First off, legit if you caught me for taking too many drinks.
Yeah.
The purloin, I tried to left-click the prompt, even though it's a right-click to do it.
Ah, yeah.
I outthought myself, so I
get my clicks mixed up, too.
I completely destroyed the prompt. It wasn't even close. Whiffed on it.
Yeah, this one it's tough to hide in because there's nothing going on. It's just one spot.
All NL did in that map was get killed. Was get drunk. I was trying to the first time I was like, I'll do like a false drink and not take the guest list, and maybe he'll lowlight me. And then the second time I was gonna purloin.
Joke's on you, I don't lowlight anyone.
Exactly. Nick doesn't use the lowlight, so he got me pretty nicely there.
When you guess you will lowlight wrong.
Or sometimes not at all. I have a methodology, chat. I'm always looking.
Are you closing? Because you should always be closing.
I don't close. I'm ABL. Always be looking. Always be languishing.
Banana bread.
Yeah, okay. Everybody's got a banana bread sometime. Question is whether it's real or fake.
Nina's never seen a banana I couldn't bread.
Question is whether it's real or fake.
We all have a lot of questions in life.
And remember, we'll be watching.
We are the men in black.
Whatever happened to those days, man? Will Smith would make like a song for every movie he was in. I want a song for... I was gonna say 27 Dresses, but the movie's actually called 7 Pounds, isn't it?
The one for Hitch would be so good.
Oh, it would totally work!
Okay, we need to start a movement here. Somebody out there needs to create Will Smith songs for movies that never got them.
20 nice guys trying to get laid. I can make it happen for you, but you gotta get paid.
Oh, that's so good. It's a real Will Smith lyric. You just made that.
Got an itch to get hitched? Here's a pitch. Get hitch.
You're a little too good at that.
I listened to a lot of Wild Wild West, man.
I know.
I had the Wild Wild West soundtrack as a kid. Track 1, Wild Wild West. Track 2, Enrique Iglesias, Bailamos. Track 3, through 20, no idea. I would just restart the CD. Ooh,
all right.
Jeremy texted me.
Jeremy
sent me a Snapchat. I'm not shooting anybody. Don't pull your bullshit meta on me. Clearly I remember looking for the spy. Seemed a harmless first rank agent. I thought it might be you.
It was kind of bullshit. The ambassador kept standing directly in front of you.
Yeah.
And every time I'd move to go stand near her, she would walk somewhere else.
NL, do I Am Legend. Fuck, man. Hitch has a lot of versatility. I don't know if I Am Legend has as much.
I send you a copy of Neko Para while you stream it. I don't know what that is. There's like 100 Japanese visual novels now on Steam.
Yeah, the floodgates have been open, man. Yeah,
a lot of those.
Obstetrician Magician knows what's up with Bailamos. Bailamos! That works surprisingly well. Let the rhythm take you over, Bailamos.
I actually remember that song.
Extraterrestrial, Mono Mio, Mamma Mia.
And over pedestrians.
I don't. What does he say? Maybe now that I think about it, I always said he said like "Tu quiero, Mamma Mia," but now that I think about it, it's in Spanish. Why is he saying Mamma Mia?
Banana bread.
Yeah, I don't know. That's Italian.
I think that might be Italian.
I don't know. We need Rob here for that. He knows voices. I don't trust this guy. Look at his eyes.
Search his soul. If you find him, let him search no more. Oh, hey! Yeah. Ignited Geek, thank you very much for the subscription. Whoa!
No?
Who'd you murder, Nick?
Oh, did you pull off the prompt then?
I banana breaded, perfect prompt, purloined, perfect prompt.
That's what it was. Okay.
While you were looking right at me.
I
looked through the scope and said, tastes good.
I don't have like a counter for when you get the prompt right. So, yeah, that's how you beat me. You just get the prompt right.
Apparently, La Bonito, or La Bonita is the lyric.
I should have waited longer.
Or Te quiero, amor mío. That sounds more. I probably just fell for something else here. What is La Bonita? Is that like a restaurant?
It's the something. I don't know what a bonita is, but it's something.
Blue Monkey, thank you very much for the subscription, by the way. Yeah, I looked through the scope and I said banana bread. Let's do it.
This is double modern.
Double modern. It's okay. You know, you can complain about double modern, but single modern is like fucking nightmare mode. It's impossible. Ish. I don't think it's Casa Bonita. Start a Hancock riot? I never actually saw Hancock, because I heard it was not good.
What was the one where he made it, like, the whole movie was just so he could make his son more famous?
The Karate Kid?
No, the recent one. It was like a sci-fi adventure.
Oh, After Earth.
Yeah, that one. That one needs a Will Smith rap. You could have a cameo by Jaden.
What's great is that if he had some self-awareness about how bad the movie is, he could rhyme after birth with it super easily.
Oh, yeah.
I knew it'd be bad all along, y'all. It was directed by M. Night Shyamalan. You know, but having a ball.
I'll take it, sure, why not?
You know, I mean, went a little ambitious there. That's okay. Hancock was pretty crap. Okay, yeah. I never saw it. I heard it was bad. It has Charlize Theron in it, though.
Banana bread.
Banana bread?
That's your problem.
Banana bread?
You never heard of it?
This guy's dropping banana breads. Who do you think you are, Martha Stewart?
I mean, you could play as her.
Which one's Martha Stewart? It's like the ambassador. Is that going? Is that going? Is that going? No, it's still there. It's still there, okay.
Alright, I think I've come to a conclusion about this game. There's a fundamental point of it that I don't understand. And it's causing me to lose a lot.
Is it the ambassador?
Maybe.
You gotta... Your circle has to overlap with theirs to bug them.
Alright, because I thought it was, and it just didn't work, but maybe not.
Are you equestrian lady again? Are you the lady wearing the leather gloves, Nick?
No.
And the riding boots? Oh, you were a wheelchair guy.
Yeah.
I shouldn't define him by his
I was just thinking that, actually.
He's a scientist. Probably. I don't know. Oh, I need to choose the objectives. I'm just going with the same ones. Fingerprint Ambassador, I think, is pretty hard. And Seduce Target, I think, is too easy.
Banana bread.
Hey, Nick, what would you like to have for dinner tonight?
Banana bread.
Hey, Nick, what's your favorite dessert they sell at Starbucks?
Oh, I don't know. Are you going to tell me?
Banana bread.
There it is. Are you proud of yourself? Because everyone in the freaking party is standing in the same place.
I pretty much nailed that prompt. That's what I'm excited about.
Oh,
hey, Jesse Livin, thank you very much for the subscription. Up, down to the side. Welcome to the Lion Pride.
Keep on living. So the question is, have you continued your streak of nailing prompts? Because your life is actually going to depend on it. Oh my god, fuck off! I was about to shoot that lady!